Well, hello and welcome to the Intuitive Messenger channel. I am Mitchell and I will be giving your energy forecast for today, Sunday, August the 18th, 2013. And if I look a little puffy-eyed, it's because I stayed up way past my bedtime last night, which way past my bedtime means midnight. For some of y'all, I know some of y'all were out much later than that. We were celebrating Daniel Hill's birthday. He was my first guest, and he's also part of our Cosmic Caffeine crew. So we went out last night to a pretty wild and crazy place here in Orlando called the Parliament House. We got to see an impressive drag show and lots more of my co-hosts and crew that I ever want to see. So we had a really good night. Some of the fans and listeners were there as well. So thank you all for a good night. Fabian had a wonderful time too. So yeah, just wild, very much wild. So for me, for a 47-year-old who doesn't drink, doesn't smoke, doesn't do any kind of drugs, it was a wild night. So anyway, today is a number 18 day. That is our moon card. And let me tell you what, speaking of cocktails and drinking, which I don't do, this is a real interesting cocktail today of energy. It's our moon card, which is our intuition, our knowing. Just a very beautiful card, all about connecting to the other side. You boil that down to the Hermit, which is turning inward, Mother Earth, introspective and kind of growth and wisdom. And you take all the numbers of today, and it's 23, which is our faith card. So Moon, Hermit, and Faith. Wow. Just growing in your spiritual beliefs and turning inward to connect with the higher self. So just a really cool kind of fun cocktail of a mixture today. And message today is interesting, and I'm asking Spirit, how I want to deliver this, because and it doesn't upset me, but I am not that Leo energy that can just, and Libra energy that can just tell people what I think of them. That's just not who I am. It's not my makeup. I'm this mutable water sign, Pisces, that wants everybody to get along, and I'm not big hugging and kissing, but I try to make sure that everything, and I feel the energy, so I try to make sure everything is smooth and peaceful. I'm also a middle child, so I was that peacemaker between the children and the family. And that's my nature. So for me, just to boldly tell someone, dude, you are coming from your ego right now. Back the fuck up. It's not my style. I can say it sometimes in a very gentle way. But my message today is about a little bit about ego. And, it's about believing what you believe, especially like people that do what I do. That's where I'm kind of mainly coming from. I realize everybody's on their own journey, and I do check in with Spirit if someone's standing in front of me and if I need to say something or not. But most of the time, I just want to recoil when someone's ego is coming at me. And it happens often in the realms of, I'm tapping into my energy and here's what I know to be true. And sometimes I say, no, that doesn't resonate with me. And they come back with more, no, this is what, so I understand you might be getting messages, but it's not resonating with me right now. And a lot of times, this is where the message is coming in. I'm rambling, I know. But this is where the message is coming in. If someone has not asked for your opinion or advice, don't give it. Don't give it. Unless you are absolutely directed by Spirit to step in, intervention, whatever. But most of the times, you're not called on to give your opinion, your intuition, your advice, your guidance at that point. I'm one of those people that when I need it, I ask for it. I work with my guide teams. I kind of always have. Once you start asking for a lot of opinions, you're going to get a lot of opinions, and then you might end up being in a place that's more frustrating because you've got 10 things, and then you and the other person are expecting you to do what they told you to do. So this is, again, coming back to a message that is just over and over and over lately for me, to you, and to most of my clients. Connect with your guides. Trust them. Build a relationship with them. Work with them, your higher self. And it's funny that we often don't want to trust that, but we'll trust this in front of us. The people who are just in this human body still struggling like we are on our own journey we can see just a tiny limited view of where we're going, where anybody on the other side can see the dramatic picture living outside of time. So, when I'm sitting with someone or in company of someone, and they're, this is special. This is a lot of at my day job is where a lot of it kind of comes from. But they're just, it's like they're forcing their belief or opinion on me in just a different way. It's the same feeling I get when I'm around, conservative Christians that believe there's only one way to heaven, that there is a heaven, that there is a hell. Those same kind of energy coming at me, very much ego and fear based. And that's what it boils down to. So that's when I check in. I send the people in front of me love and light. I try to get out of my way and get out of their way, and let that person grow on their own journey. And if they ask me, cool, I have no problem, tapping in, connecting, and giving advice. But most of the time, they're not even asking; they're just talking, just telling me what they think. So anyway, if someone's not asking your advice or your opinion or your guidance, I encourage you not to give it unless Spirit has highly directed you to step in and give that information. So I think that's about it for the message. I'm going to pull 3 cards. They're going to be quick ones because I've already gone like 6 minutes. All right, so first card today is 6 of Wands, which is celebration, which we did last night, which we'll be doing tonight too in the Talia service. It's going to be a celebration service. I think we were told no black and no purple. And then King of Cups. So, interesting one. And then the third card for this morning is 4 of Cups. This is nice. So, let me bring in, excuse me. Goodness. So, hello. That's my microphone down there. So, this is 6 of Wands. Wands are very creative, dynamic. They're masculine. Number 6 is feminine. So, this card's pretty well balanced. This card is about celebration, party, victor, celebrating the victory, the victor coming home from the battle, from the war. So it's just a positive, very positive celebratory card. How can it have kind of a shadow or a denser negative side, if you will? One time, Jennifer, in one of my workshops, she said, I don't know if I'm the rider or the horse. And I went, oh my gosh. What an amazing gift you just gave me, because I will speak of this for many years to come. And why I'm speaking of this for many years to come is because that just gave me one more little tool in my toolbox of reading and working with that card. Am I the horse doing all the work while my rider, my boss, somebody else gets all the glory? Interesting. So next card, King of Cups. Cups, very feminine, emotional matters, matters of the heart, relationships. This king typically has mastered their domain, which is cups, which means they've mastered that. For me in Central Florida, work with and have a lot of Latinos around me. So a lot of times this will be a representative of my Latinos. The cups often all kind of have a little Latino feel for me. And this deck, very kind of Caribbean Atlantis feel. But so master the emotions. Now 4 of Cups. Lots going on here. Man has 3 cups down below. 4, feminine number. Cups, emotional matters of the heart. There's that 4th cup up in front of him. Oftentimes this can be about hesitation. You might be pondering things too long where you need to just jump and go. This might be realizing the love, the romance, the emotional change is right available for you, but you're hesitant out of fear or whatever reason. So putting all of this together, just kind of streaming it out, I might say that much celebration going on, bringing you to a new level of emotional maturity, but there's still going to be a little bit of hesitation, reaching up and accepting what is given to you, that change. Or be careful as you have made that celebration by moving to a new emotional state of being, that you don't reach back for those same old feelings that are gone. Let them go. So definitely about celebration, definitely about mixed emotions. That's another way to put it too, which, like I said, could be right on with tonight's memorial service for Talia, because it is filled with mixed emotions, celebrating her life, but also missing her in physical form. So no cosmic caffeine tonight. The crew will be there. It will be streaming. It will be streaming live via YouTube. You can find those links on our Facebooks, on Jamie's. I know for sure, and hopefully I'll have it where I can link it to my Facebook. but you can check that out. We will be there, the Cosmic Caffeine crew. Tuesday night, my first session on 21 ways to read the tarot, to read a tarot card by Mary Kay Greer. We'll be working through steps 0 through 3, if not 4. I'm planning it to where if we've got time, we'll get through more, so we don't have to have more of the series. But that's Tuesday night. Check it out on my my website, IntuitMessenger.org. Wednesday night, Jennifer Todd will be there with her foot in a walking cast. But it's on the air, so she'll be home in her pajamas. And that is the Intuitive Messenger show on Blog Talk Radio, Wednesday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. I say to you, namastas to you bitches, because I know some of y'all want me to say it. So there you go. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.